Hey boyos, daily check-in with John V. 2025, July 11th. I'm looking pretty good lately, you know. I could really cut down on sodium and cut down on calories overall, and it's really helped with my appearance. My weight, there's no dramatic drop in weight that I'm aware of, but I'm probably down a few pounds, the past couple weeks that I've been dieting and walking a bit, you know. Even a few pounds really quickly coming off can make a dramatic difference in appearance. My skin kind of looks like crap today, but overall I look better than usual, and that's from walking for an hour and a half a day, plus restricting sodium and calories. I mean, there were some days there I was only eating fruit and protein powder and not much else. Like today, I had a medium iced coffee from Tim Hortons with no syrup, just cream or milk or whatever they put into it, with some Splenda, which is a 0 calorie sweetener, and a Boston cream donut. And on top of that, I had an apple when I got home and a rice cake. The rice cake is like 35 calories. The hunger's the hunger, because I don't believe it's actual hunger, it's just a food addiction, is starting to set in kind of bad the past hour or so, where I really want to make some ground up hamburger patties with some canned vegetables in a frying pan, some peas, carrots, mushrooms, canned, put in a frying pan with some mashed up uh, hamburger patties with some salt. So good. But I'm like, man, that's like, 700 calories, and, I want to go really low calorie today. If I really have to at like 3 a.m., like 5 or 6 hours from now, I might make that. But my plan today was just have the Boston cream donut with the iced coffee and pretty much fruit the rest of the night and maybe a protein shake. Um, but even if I did have that other meal of ground beef and vegetables, it's not a huge amount of calories. I'll still be way under for the night and day. It's just the weight loss I've been experiencing hasn't been acceptable. It's too slow. It's too slow. I really, really want to by next summer be down to my current, be down to my goal, and that's going to be very difficult. Losing like a couple pounds a month, I just won't get there. I have to do something drastic, and that's progressively walk more and really go hard on dieting. I did do 2 lifting days. I had a push session followed by a pull session the next day. My strength did decrease a little bit because I took over a month off, but just a little bit. My back and bicep strength is still the same. That didn't change at all. But my push strength did change just a little bit. It went down a couple reps each set, which that's nothing, right? That's nothing at all. Um, I'm only strength training the little that I am lately just to try to maintain muscle mass. If I lose some, it's not a big deal, right? Because obviously my weight loss is not going to be perfect. I'm not going to end the cut at one set or at 160, 165 looking like a fucking natural bodybuilder. I'm not going to look like that. I don't intend to look like that. That would take way too much work and time and effort, and I'm not worried about that. Once I get close to my body weight of 160, 165, then I'm going to go hard at, dieting properly, getting lots of protein while restricting all other calories, and also do heavy weightlifting every day. Because by next summer, I want to be in really good shape. I want to be able to walk down the street with a wig on, be looks maxed, and have sleuths actually notice me, like they used to. They'd drive by me and honk the horn at me and wave at me and stuff like that. And that obviously doesn't happen now with the way I look, right? I pretty much blend in with the crowd. People see me, they just think I'm just some typical guy. I don't stand out at all, right? But I'm really doing this video because Bologna and Beans, he called me out, wanted to see how I was doing. So I was like, oh, people care about me. I'll make a video. Some people do watch it. Pretty much 90% of my traffic on my videos is from the MISC or the other two forums that I post on occasionally. Like, I'm not a really popular guy on YouTube. Um, if I was a healthy body weight and ripped and really good looking, and also had higher quality videos with like a better webcam, and also edited my videos, and also did better tags for when people do a search for videos for my video to come up. If I did all that differently, I would probably have more views, right? But I'm not. I don't YouTube in my part time. It's literally something I'll spend a few minutes on here and there. Just to be on camera, just to be seen on camera, and just to run my lips. That's it. I don't intend on being a successful YouTuber ever. I failed as a Twitch streamer, streaming me playing games, and most days that I would do that, I wouldn't have any viewers, not even one. And the few people that I did have, like the 4 or 5 people I did have that would view me, they would check in occasionally, see how I was doing, maybe watch for an hour and then take off. You know, I didn't make it as a streamer at all. But that's pretty typical, right? Most people don't make it. Um, but yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I feel really good now that I'm walking an hour and a half a day, plus really restricting sodium and calories. Just because the initial few pounds that came off probably really quick from all the water retention that I had. I feel really good. I feel really good. Like, if I was 160, 165 pounds right now, I could walk probably 6, 8 hours without stopping, right? It's my body weight holds me back a lot with the walking because I'm kind of a fat ass still. And I know some of you boys tell me, "Oh, you're not fat. I seen the video of you deadlifting." Well, I am fat. It's not acceptable. I don't want to blend in with the crowd and just be invisible. I want to stand out in a good way. I want to be good looking. I want to look great. I want to be ripped. I want to have a ripped tan physique. I want to have a good beard. I want to have good skin quality on my face. I want to fraud and have a wig, make sleuths think that I'm younger than I am. If I looks max, get a good tan, lose all the weight, get jacked, and fix the skin on my face a little bit, get a wig, get a good beard style, I could probably pass for 30, right? Because, I often do have compliments saying, "Oh, I didn't know you were 41. I thought you were like late 30s." And that's big praise considering my appearance is nothing compared to what it could be once I'm looks max. So I can pass as a lot younger once I get to where I want to be, right? It's going to be a journey, and it has been a journey, and it's just the past 10 days or so I'm really putting my foot down on the pedal and really going hard at weight loss, really going hard at it. I've been meaning to increase the walking to 2.5 hours a day, but I don't want to ask too much of myself too quick because that's a good way to fail, right? But failure, I've known so many fat people, and they take failure as something that's permanent. They break down and have a bag of chips. They're like, "Oh, I failed. I give up. I'll go back to eating a 24-inch or an 18-inch pizza every day and 4 liters of Coke. Right? I give up. I failed. I ate a bag of chips." And it doesn't have to be that way. Fat people, they have an eating disorder. They're addicted to junk food. And once you start seeing it for what it really is, a food addiction, you're addicted to the garbage food. Unless you see it for what it really is, which is an addiction, you probably aren't going to change. That food is the enemy. And it would be a lot easier for me to get the weight off if I wasn't living with my sister. But I've been practicing, practicing, willpower and not breaking down and eating a chocolate chip muffin or a blueberry muffin when she has a package sitting around in the kitchen. I haven't been breaking down and doing any of that. So, just got to go hard at it. But that's mostly all I want to ramble about. So I'll cut the video off there and I'll see you boys on the misc.